Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about the Ace family announcing that they are going their separate ways. Austin and Catherine have both released statements addressing this and confirmed it. And this isn't something that I was going to talk about initially, but I did receive a handful of messages once these announcements were published. So I figured, let's talk about it. Let's talk about just something that I think a lot of us saw coming. But nevertheless, if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so I think we're all very familiar with the Ace family. I've covered them for, since the very early days of my channel because they are family vloggers, and that is obviously one of the cornerstones of my channel, talking about these toxic families who use their kids as cash cows and essentially, you know, build entire brands off of their children's backs. And the Ace family is kind of one of the pioneers, if you will, when it comes to becoming family vloggers and utilizing your kids to become famous. So Austin and Catherine have been plagued with so many marital issues because of Austin. I want to make that very clear. I said a while ago, probably 2 years ago, this marriage is very clearly unhealthy. And I don't think that you need to be like a divorce attorney or some kind of mental health clinician to be able to look at them and see that the amount of disrespect that Austin did to Catherine on numerous different occasions was really heartbreaking. And it was all stuff that was playing out online. It wasn't some kind of like secret that was exposed or whatever. Now there have been numerous people come forward and said that Austin is a cheater. But a lot of these dynamics were published by Austin and Catherine, where you can tell that they are just, it's all for the show. It's all for their public image, this brand that they had built. Everything boils down to, let's put out as perfect of an image as we can, while sweeping all of Austin's infidelities under the rug. The amount of infidelity that Catherine tolerated during their marriage is astounding. And I feel for her. I've said before, there's a lot of traits that I really can't stand within human beings. But if you are somebody who is a cheater, yeah, you're not going to have my respect. I think that it's absolutely disgusting to cheat on somebody and just leave them with the lifetime trauma and confidence issues and hurdles that they're going to have to go through because they trusted you with their entire heart and you literally went and slept with somebody else. I think that it's deplorable and gross. And Austin, aside from the infidelity, he's also been caught in numerous lies and just being intolerable. When I think of intolerable family vloggers, I think of Austin. Very, very top of the list there. A lot of people have said, oh, well, their marriage isn't really real. It's just for social media. I don't think that that is true. I think that trying to keep up with the facade that it was a good marriage was for social media. But these two have been together for a very long time. I don't think that it was a publicity stunt or anything like that. They were together when they decided to start their YouTube channel. Things took off for them, and they tried to clean up as often as they could. But obviously, people are not stupid, and that's something that a lot of people need reminders on, is that people online are not dumb. Now let's read Austin's statement first, and then I will go over and share Catherine's with y'all. This post has been up for almost a day, and it has 613,000 likes. And he said, for this new year, I'll be taking a leap of faith. I've made the hardest decision of my life, the decision to close the book to my marriage. We have mutually agreed to a divorce, but will remain a team when it comes to our kids. We created one of the greatest stories, almost a decade together. So many memories, so many accomplishments, but every book comes to an end. And now we will be writing a new book as separate authors. He tries to sound so, intelligent. Either way. We both understand that holding on is believing that there is only a past, and letting go is knowing that there is a future. And we both are supporting each other's future. This transition is not easy, but we both are making it as easy as we can be for our family. We will continue to be the best parents to our kids. Separations are difficult and most times messy, but you will see how we push through these difficult times as a unit and keep influencing with love and positivity. With that being said, 2024 will be life-changing for me. I will be dedicated to myself, my kids, my health, my body, my mind, my spirit, and God. Thank you to everyone who has supported us through our journey and will continue to support us moving forward. We're going to need even more of your love and strength during this time. Now, he obviously wanted early on in that statement to let everyone know that he made the decision to close this book and they agreed to close it. I don't want to speculate too much, but I have a feeling that Catherine got tired of his shit and decided to pull the plug. That is my conspiracy, my guess based on what I know. I think that Catherine, like the rest of the internet, is tired of Austin McBroom. So let's go over to Catherine's statement that she released. She said, "As I start this new year, I will challenge myself in ways that I've never done before. 2024 will be my year of transformative change, and with this taking place, one of the steps in my journey is the difficult decision to leave my marriage. We have mutually agreed to a divorce and will part amicably. Our paths as a couple have shifted, and it has created challenges that are irreconcilable. This decision comes with a very heavy heart. As heartbreaking as this is, I also feel liberated. I have spent the last few years prioritizing my children and honoring my commitment to my family, all while I seem to be losing myself and my own personal happiness. Our main priority will be to stay united as parents and continue creating a stable, happy, and loving environment for our children. Thank you to all of my supporters for giving me a safe space to be able to use my voice and share our love. I love you all so much, and I'm beyond grateful for all the support we've received from you throughout all these years as a couple. And Austin, you're my best friend, and that will never change," with a heart emoji. Catherine's post has almost 920,000 likes, and I did find the kind of separation in likes to be sort of interesting. They did release these at the same time. Marriages fail, and relationships fail, and all of those, kind of typical things. I think it's going to be interesting to see the trajectory that both of these people go on, because a lot of people for many years have liked Catherine. They just didn't like her with Austin. So is it going to be a completely unlevel kind of path that they go down? Is Catherine going to be successful and continue to build her platforms and all of that, and then Austin's going to fade into irrelevancy? I think that part will be interesting, because a lot of people have not liked Austin for many, many years. He's a liar. He is a cheater. He has been exposed so many different times from so many different people. Catherine is definitely not perfect, but none of us are. But as far as the damage that she has created on the internet, it is literally a grain of sand compared to what Austin has done. So that's the deal with the Ace family getting divorced. I could speculate a whole bunch on a lot of different things, but I think it's pretty cut and dry as to what happened here. And I'm glad that their kids are a focus. Again, going back to what I've always said, get your kids off social media. Like, these kids don't need to have everything plastered all over the place when their parents are going through a very public divorce and they're trying to adjust to living in two homes and having two Christmases, two birthday parties. Like, I don't know, the whole thing is just so complex, and it's can be very upsetting for a child to have to go through that. And I hope that they are really taking into consideration, we're not only getting divorced, but we are public figures getting divorced. And the internet knows everything about us and our family because we put all of it out there for public entertainment. But I think a lot of us are not surprised by this, at least if you consume YouTube drama, family vlogger type stuff. I'm certainly not surprised at all. And like I said, I think that it was long overdue. So we'll just have to see where this goes, but that is the deal for now. So if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.